This is one of the last multifamily sites in North Hollywood you can buy for under $75,000 per unit. Let me show you why it won't last. Quarter acre at Vineland and Oxnard, TOC Tier 3, 33 to 44 units possible, 3.19 million. That's $72,500 per unit at full density. Comparable sites in North Hollywood are trading at $110,000 to $150,000 per unit right now. I'm Gary Mitten, 818-430-8497. Let me walk you through this site and what makes it different. This is 5948 Vineland, a vacant lot that developers are going to fight over. Here's why. 0.12 acres of open land, TOC Tier 3 eligible. You can build here while keeping the restaurant next door generating income, or demo everything and use the full quarter acre. Total flexibility, 27,000 cars a day driving past the location. Want the full development package? Call me, 818-430-8497. Gary Mitten. Developers, watch this traffic for 5 minutes. 27,000 vehicles per day, every day. This isn't projected, it's measured. Whether you're building 40 units of multifamily or ground floor retail with apartments above, this traffic count supports it. This is the kind of site that moves fast. 818-430-8497 if you want details before it's gone. This building has been a restaurant for 19 years. That tells you something about the location. 1661 square feet, month-to-month tenant, paying $2,700 per month. You can take it vacant at close or keep the income while you're pulling permits. Either way, you're not carrying dead weight during entitlements. Plus, all the kitchen infrastructure is here. Hood system, grease trap, utilities, multiple exit strategies. One property. Gary Mitten, 818-430-8497. Let me show you what a quarter acre actually looks like in North Hollywood. This parcel plus this parcel, 10,890 square feet total, enough for 35 to 44 residential units with TOC bonuses, or 30 to 36 units with ground floor retail. You've got room to build, room for parking, room to actually execute a project. Want to walk it yourself? I've got the key, 818-430-8497. TOC Tier 3 means that you can build up to 70% more density than base zoning. Here's what that means in dollars. Without TOC, you maybe get 20 units on this site, but with TOC Tier 3, you get 35 to 44 units depending on how you structure it. That's the difference between a project that doesn't pencil out and one that does. Call me, 818-430-8497. What if I told you ground floor retail plus apartments above pencils better than pure residential? 27,000 cars a day on Vineland. Put 3,500 square feet of retail here. Coffee shop, fast casual, fitness studio, whatever. Charge $5 a square foot triple net. Now build 32 units above. You've got diversified income, better financing, and a higher exit cap rate. Want to see the mixed use pro forma? Call me, Gary Mitten, 818-430-8497. Most developers can't compete with all cash institutional buyers. This deal is different. Seller will finance 25 to 30% down, carry the balance at 7 to 8% for 3 to 5 years. You preserve your bank lines for construction. You're not tying up $3.2 million in equity for land. That's the difference between building one project this year or two. Serious developers only. If you want the term sheet, call me, 818-430-8497. Let me show you what comparable sites are selling for in North Hollywood right now. Lancashire and Camarillo, $110,000 per unit. Vineland and Magnolia, $138,000 per unit. Tahunga and Chandler, $140,000 a unit. This site at 44 units, $72,500 per unit. That's a 35 to 50% discount to market. If you're a multifamily developer in LA, you already know what I'm talking about. 818-430-8497. Let's talk. North Hollywood Metro Station is 0.3 of a mile that way. 7-minute walk. That's why this qualifies for TOC Tier 3, high quality transit corridor. Red line and orange line with 15-minute headwinds to downtown, Hollywood, and Universal. Your tenants don't need cars. That's why you can reduce the parking requirements and maximize unit count. Transit proximity equals higher rents, lower parking costs, better returns. Want the numbers? 818-430-8497. While you're pulling permits for 18 months, this property pays you $2,700 a month from the restaurant tenant, $200 a month from the Billboard. That's $35,000 a year, covering most of your property taxes and insurance while you're navigating the entitlements month to month. So total flexible on timing. Positive carry during entitlements. How many developments give you that? Call me, Gary Mitten, 818-430-8497. Quarter acre, TOC Tier 3, $72,500 per unit. Seller financing, this is the opportunity. 5938 and 5948 Vineland Avenue in North Hollywood. 35 to 44 units, pure residential, or 30 to 36 units with ground floor retail. 0.3 of a mile from NoHo Metro, 3.19 million. Last multifamily site in this submarket under 4 million that actually works. I'm Gary Mitten, 818-430-8497. Full package, pro forma, comps, I'll send it all. But you need to move this week. Call me, 818-430-8497.